Hey everyone, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Chrisanna, and this is actually my first video ever on YouTube, so please subscribe to me. I just want to do a highlighting and contouring routine using mainly drugstore products, but I'm also using a couple that I purchased off Amazon, which the one product I'm gonna be using is about $30, and the other one is only like $10, so the other one's very affordable. The other one's kind of the pricier side, but it's very, very worth the price. So, yeah, just keep watching. So first, I'm going to prime my face. I'm using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I think this is awesome for the drugstore. I mean, I put it on my nose and around my nose and in between my brows, and you know, it hides all those pores. Like, if you can see like little blackhead holes and stuff, it hides all of that. I mean, it is just awesome. Sorry, my dog keeps bugging me. Get over there, Boxy. So I'm just going to apply a little amount on my finger like that. I'm going to apply it on my nose, on the sides of it, between my brow. And just the rest on my cheeks. I mean, you can apply this all over your face. I really don't. I think the only necessary place that I need it is right here. So that's just where I applied it. Next, for foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This is in the shade, I want to say Natural Beige in Cool. So, my dog keeps freaking, ooh. So I'm just going to apply a little of that on the back of my hand. And I am taking a Kabuki round top brush. And this brush I got in like a set of 10. It came with 5 face brushes and then 5 eye brushes that are the same exact shape, just smaller. I paid $11.99 for these. I mean, that is just an awesome price. I mean, they work awesome. A lot of people say they're compared to the Sigma F80 Kabuki brushes. So, I mean, they work good for me. I've never tried Sigma, but they work good. So, I'm just going to apply that all over my face. Now that is finished. Now I'm going to start the exciting part, the highlighting and contouring. So for my highlight, I'm using CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I love this stuff. I've heard people say that they don't like it. I've heard people say that I love it. I love it. I think it's awesome. Mine is in the color 115 Light Pale. It's not my skin color, of course. I mean, it's for a highlighter. I want it to brighten up. So it's about a shade or two lighter than my skin. That's what you want to do. You want to get a shade that's either 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin, and for the contour, you want to get a shade that's 2 or 3 shades darker than your skin. So I'm going to apply this under my eyes, between my brows, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and under my chin. And this is going to make those places stand out. Sun is going to hit those, when I go outside, the sun is going to hit those places, and it's going to stand out. Make it look bigger and, you know, just whatever. I'm doing it in a triangle shape all the way up to my temple. Bring it down around my nose. Can cover any root spot or anything like that. Now between my brows. I don't like to highlight too much up here because my forehead is kind of a little on the larger side, so I like to contour more than I highlight. I actually just started contouring and highlighting about a month ago, and I've been really big into it. You know, I'm just one of those typical girls that just had like a little bag of makeup. You know, I just had a small little bag of, you know, cover up, and I didn't even have any makeup brush. I just used my hands, and I just had simple little eyeshadow palettes, and I never had anything big. Now, like the past month, I have went crazy on makeup. I have spent so much money on Amazon. That's pretty much where I've gotten it all. I mean, I've gotten contour palettes, I've gotten concealer palettes, I've gotten blush palettes. I've gotten like so much stuff. It's ridiculous. I don't need all that makeup, but I guess it's good to have it. Now I'm using a damp beauty sponge, not a beauty blender, beauty sponge. And just using the e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. I just spray a little bit of this on there, get it a little moisturized and damp. And now I'm going to blend that all in. I think this concealer is amazing. I actually have like three other bottles of it that I just bought at the store. Because there was like 3 left, and I'm like, oh my god, I am taking all these. I have to get them. Now we are going to set that. To set it, I am using the Anaesthetica Cosmetics Contour Kit. This, like I said, this was on Amazon. It was $30. You know, it took me like 3 weeks to get it. I was just staring at it. I'm like, I just have to get this. I mean, it's supposedly compared to the Anastasia Contour Kit. I mean, the colors look very, very, very similar. Although I don't have the Contour Kit, I mean, the colors are very similar. You got just a regular, you know, light shade over here. Then you got a banana shade. Then you got a shiny highlight shade. And then you got your reddish down here, reddish brownish. This one kind of comes off like, I don't know, not chalky, but just I wouldn't use it. And then you got this one right here, which is a great contour shade. A great contour shade. What was I saying? Cheaper. And then you got this one over here. Also comes off of like a reddish. I don't use them ones. The one I mainly use to contour is right here in the middle. It comes off as like a grayer shade. It looks a lot more natural. The one I use to conceal under, to conceal under my eyes, the powder for it, I use this banana color. And then to highlight, I like to use this shade right here. It comes off as, it's very, very, very shiny. It has a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of glitter, but, it's nice. It's nice to wear as a highlight. So I'm going to apply, I'm going to use this top shade right here, the banana color in the middle. Just going to pat this in with this rounded, pointy kabuki brush, I guess you'd want to say. And I'm just going to dab that on there. I like to get very precise with it. I like to be, big and bold. I like to look really bright, so. I'm also going to put this wherever I highlighted with the concealer. Another very affordable thing to use to conceal and stuff like that is this Eclipse palette by Coastal Scents. 15 shades. This is like $10. You can even, I got this on Amazon, and this one is by Coastal Scents, but there's other palettes that look the exact same with the exact same 15 colors, and they're only like $3 with free shipping. So I mean, that's a bargain. That is a great deal. And I mean, the cream is very, very, I love it. It's very consistent. It feels like, very, what's the word? It's not thick. It's very, very, very creamy. I mean, here, I can show you a few shades. I mean, it goes from, you got your, can you even see them? You got your highlights right here. That's good for like a shimmery highlight. Then you got your greens, which corrects red. Any redness that you have on your face, like pimples, any pimples or any like redness around your nose or any blemishes, anything like that. Then you have a purple. That can correct yellowness under the eyes. Like if you have yellow dark circles, that purple will correct that. Then you have the yellow one. Now if you have purple under your eyes, the yellow will correct it. And then you have it goes light to dark. I mean, this is very good. I mean, anybody can use this. I mean, you can use the darker ones to contour. I mean, the lighter ones to highlight. I mean, it's just awesome. I love it. I think it's great. For $10 that I paid for, I think it's amazing. And if you're on a budget, this is awesome. Now on to the contouring. I actually have a drugstore alternative instead of buying this Aesthetica contour kit. But I highly recommend this. I think it is awesome. I mean, the colors come off so like awesome. They're not muddy or anything looking. They're so easy to blend out. But I actually found an alternative, and this is the L'Oreal True Match in the color Cocoa. And this is kind of, I would compare it to the middle darker shade at the bottom in here, which would be right here. You can see that. Now this runs from I think from either $10 to $12, and like I said, the kit $30. So I mean, if you want something, just try the L'Oreal True Match in the color Cocoa. Now I'm just gonna apply this bottom middle shade right here, the more of the grayer tone. I'm just gonna apply that under my. I'm gonna suck my face in. Feel where my cheekbones are. I'm gonna apply that right under my cheekbones. I ended up buying this brush online. It's kind of like thin, and then I thought it'd be very good for like getting into the contour zone. It just doesn't do what I'd like to do. I paid about $10 for this brush, and it doesn't do what I thought it would do. I thought it would be a lot more skinnier, so I could get really in there. I mean, people told me I could put bobby pins around it and make it thinner, but I shouldn't have to do that. I thought it was just going to be thin enough to where I could, get up in there and do it, but it doesn't do that. So I just ended up getting like a set of 11 brushes. They're the wooden brushes, and this one is kind of like, thin and flat, but it's awesome for like blending and stuff. So I'm going to use this brush. I will actually, if you guys want me to, I can actually do a review on all the brushes I have too. So cheap. I mean, I probably spent like $40 on all the brushes I have, and they are awesome. They're all like these ones. They're supposed to be duped for Sigma. I mean, they're awesome brushes. And instead of going out and paying all that money for other brushes, I mean, they're probably good, but these ones can do just what they can do. So I'm going to take this middle shade right here. I'm going to suck in my cheeks. Can you see that harsh line going right there? Now we want that line to be harsh in the beginning. Then we're going to blend it out. The key to a perfect contour is to blend. Blend, blend, blend. You don't want to see harsh lines. You want to make it look blend and smooth and actually make it look like it's your natural cheekbone. So I'm going to pick up some of that product and just blend. There. Now we're going to take some more on the other side. I recently became obsessed with highlighting and contouring. I started seeing stuff on Instagram about people doing the white and all the dark colors on their face. I'm like, what is this? And so I started watching tutorials on YouTube. And the first girl I came across was Carly by Belle. And I was obsessed with her for a whole 2 weeks. And then I started getting more into YouTube, and I started finding other people that have highlighting contoured in. I literally all the free time that I have, I watch YouTube videos, tutorials on makeup, and I love it. I'm so into makeup now, and it's my thing. My boyfriend was like, what are you doing with all this new makeup and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I love makeup. It is my new thing. I had one lip gloss, one lipstick. Now I have 40 or 50. And it's just in 1 month I have gotten all this stuff, and I just love it. I love doing makeup. I practice on myself every day. I can't wait to get up in the morning just to practice a new look on my face. But yeah, this video is getting kind of long, so I'm just going to hurry up with this process. Finish contouring. Okay, now the contouring is done. Now what we're going to do is just set the rest of our face to make sure everything looks, even and whatever else. I'm taking this Ready Set Gorgeous by CoverGirl, just a pressed powder. And I'm just going to use the same blending brush that I used for my foundation. I'm just going to blend this all out. there. And that is how I highlight and contour. Another thing is, if you want, you can contour like the sides of your face right here and underneath your chin. I guess I can show you really quick because this video is getting kind of long. And so I'm just going to take that middle color again with this brush. I'm just going to put that up here on the other side. I mean, this is something I would do every day. I would use powders every day, but I wouldn't use cream every day because my face is very oily and I think it looks too dramatic. So I'm just putting this under my chin line to make it look like you don't have a double chin if you do have a double chin. But yeah, there it is. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, comment below, let me know how you feel. And yeah, thanks for watching.